WWE has already started the road to WrestleMania 41. Several big names, such as Cody Rhodes and Gunther, are still champions. The Royal Rumble will determine a few spots at the Showcase of the Immortals. Despite being the top star on opposite brands, Gunther is unlikely to have the honor of closing the show of shows. Although his in-ring work is among the best in WWE, his profile is overshadowed by bigger names who aren't champions. WWE must try its hardest not to book the same main event 3 years in a row. Roman Reigns won at WrestleMania 39, while Rhodes returned the favor this year at WrestleMania 40. There are plenty of other stars who can close the show, and some deserve the honor due to full-time status. Based on its current storylines, WWE could close Mania 41 with any of the next 5 matches. While the current aspect of this feud doesn't necessarily fit, it could be a possible main event at WrestleMania 41. The Rock is a part-time star who only appears for big shows or moments. The seeds were planted on the road to WrestleMania 40 when The Rock abused his position as a WWE board member to defeat Rhodes and Seth Rollins on Night 1. He used that tainted win to claim he was worthy of a shot at the undisputed title once the American Nightmare defeated Reigns for it on Night 2. The final boss hasn't done anything else to warrant a title shot. Randomly showing up at the end of Bad Blood doesn't qualify. Still, that won't stop WWE from potentially booking the match at WrestleMania 41. Some fans still want Reigns to tangle with The Rock. Despite teaming up last year, the Great One disappeared from TV for months. He randomly showed up at the end of Bad Blood to gesture to the ring and leave. While it could be a moneymaker, nothing is gained for anyone not named The Rock or Roman Reigns. They'd be fighting over a necklace and ego, not a coveted title. The Rock will disappear again immediately after the match. For that reason, Drew McIntyre would be more deserving of a match with Reigns. He's still angry about the bloodline costing him a championship 2 years ago. Everyone has forgiven Reigns and the OG bloodline members. He's already started his hit list with the Usos and Sami Zayn. The final name is Reigns. McIntyre also put Roman over at WrestleMania 35 when he came back from his health scare. Roman would also likely disappear following the event. If WWE doesn't have John Cena challenge for either major championship during his retirement tour, they'll have dropped the ball. WrestleMania 41 is the perfect spot for such a match. Cena dominated the main events of the show of shows when he was a full-time star. His pursuit of breaking Ric Flair's record must be a big part of his final run. He battled Cody Rhodes when Rhodes was starting out. The difference is that Rhodes is now the John Cena of WWE's new era. Some fans may think Roman Reigns versus CM Punk should be on the list. However, it should only be on the list if a title is involved. Currently, that isn't the case. If there's a non-title feud that is more than worthy of main eventing WrestleMania 41, it has to be Rollins versus CM Punk. Punk's rivalry with McIntyre was one of the best feuds of the last decade, and certainly of 2024. Even with Punk missing a few months due to injury, he appeared regularly and cut scathing promos to sell the feud. Both men deserve a main event slot, especially since it's been a point of contention during their promos. Reigns doesn't need to close the show yet again after doing so for the last several years. Punk even mentioned that he came back for that huge WrestleMania main event. He couldn't get it in 2024 due to sustaining an injury in the Royal Rumble. If Cody Rhodes makes it to WrestleMania 41 with the undisputed title, CM Punk would be a perfect opponent. He's a former major champion and a favorite to win the 2025 Royal Rumble. Punk hasn't closed the Showcase of the Immortals in his career and deserves the honor at WrestleMania 41. The two engaged in fiery promos before last year's Royal Rumble. Rhodes last eliminated the best in the world to win the Rumble in back-to-back years. It's well past time for other names to main event the biggest show in wrestling, and having Punk challenge Rhodes fits that bill. WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all, is a place where legends are made, dreams are realized, and rivalries culminate in unforgettable fashion. As the WWE landscape continues to evolve, WrestleMania 41 promises to deliver iconic moments. Here are 5 blockbuster matches, deeply rooted in current storylines, that could main event this epic show. Cody Rhodes' quest to finish the story has been the heart of his WWE journey since returning at WrestleMania 38. His loss to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39 only added fuel to his